Idaho's capital city knows it's no small potato to get the little things right.
5 after 7 and not a cloud in the sky here in Boise, 55 degrees. It is a perfect day.
From the morning commute
720, 103.5 KISS FM.
to the lunch hour march, the town's pulse pedals in lockstep with order.
Safe, it's clean.
There's reasons behind this sanitized 3,000-foot view.
It's a laundry list for sure.
So where else would we find the answer than laundry
Weird.
with locals?
Fun. Haven't met anyone who had any complaints that's come to visit.
The city's refreshing for out-of-towners who feel they've been hung out to dry.
That's why I'm staying.
It's why the born and raised tumble back home too.
Yeah, I went to Boise High School.
That includes
Yeah.
Austin Fury Miller.
The Boise Police Department cracks down pretty hard on any issues that arise. If an instance happens, they're there. They are on point, and they always have been.
Call that success
I truly do.
for Deputy Chief Tammany Brooks.
If we can address some of the smaller issues, we could prevent bigger issues from happening in the future. We take action, we hold them accountable, and our criminal justice system here works.
It works because the law's enforced the way the law's written. The county sheriff and prosecutor work in tandem to keep it that way.
Sometimes prosecutors are making decisions about, hey, I'm not going to prosecute this type of crime, right? It can lead to not enforcing things, which then is not a deterrent to commit crimes. So
You're not going to see people shooting up or smoking fentanyl out on the street here because they know you're going to jail for that. Sometimes people will say, well, you're just harassing these poor addicts. Well, is it fair to just let them stand there and abuse themselves too? That's not very humane.
The standards apply to everyone equally,
We respond to all calls.
keeping the city orderly.
Massive amounts of respect for them, a lot more than I did as a kid.
It's partially why Boise earns headlines like this.
KISS FM.
Another national publication has named Boise one of the best places to live and visit in the world.
Now, all of this isn't to say that Boise's a perfect town, free from struggles, addiction, and homelessness, because it's not. Those problems are just relegated to a corner of town visitors would never see.
It is clear.
Thurman Alberts lived here
American refugees.
for years.
See, we speak all kind of languages.
It's called Cooper's Court.
You ain't living, you surviving like a rat.
Here, the problems hide in the shadow of the interstate. It's just a couple blocks of shelters, rehousing services, free meals.
Half the people in the streets are real good, decent people. They're honest, won't hurt you, don't steal. The other half are mentally disturbed.
That includes this woman. She's not under arrest. She faces no charge. And she's not physically hurt either, but she is mentally ill. In Boise, this is compassion.
Hospital. Thanks, guys.
Thurman saw it coming too. He thinks this was for her own good.
She'll end up getting hurt around here if you're going to watch out for her.
They call it a city for everyone.
And make this place what it is.
With Mayor Lauren McLean.
Making sure that you've got the services to wrap around those folks that are struggling to help them become self-sufficient in the long run.
The city confronts homelessness with a housing first approach. Through a nonprofit partner, the region rehoused 350 people last year. After 7 months of assistance, 84% remain housed a year later.
And what you see is the secret of Boise.
And the secret's out.
Spotless, clean.
It's the perfect town. It's got everything.
So why then would a local like Austin ever leave?
I love it. Boise is obviously a thriving metropolis.
If the first step in fixing a problem is admitting there is one, other cities should be ready to air their dirty laundry.
Put it off longer than I probably should.
Because only then can they even begin to clean it. In Boise, Andrew Bartline,
Just come and visit.
Nonstop Local.